Hey y'all, I'm down here at the southern point of Brevard County, Florida at the C-54 canal, and as you can see right behind me is Interstate 95. And today we're going to try to hike into the Elusive Eagle Camp. Me and my buddy old Matt, the old Florida boy, a couple years ago did this. Now this is tricky. There's two ways of getting in here. I can go all the way down to the south trailhead the way you're supposed to and walk 8 miles through the forest. Or there's a little shortcut that involves walking down the interstate about 200 yards. Wow, that's probably got to be one of the scariest things you can do, is walking down the side of an interstate about 200 yards early in the morning. But we made it, so on the other side of the canal, try to go find the Eagle Camp. Now down there is the old Fellsmere Grade Canal, which runs parallel with the C-54 canal, and it's a good clip down there. And man, those woods are alive with critters. Alright, so we kind of came to a fork in the road, and this is where it gets tricky, and where I got to try to remember how to get into this camp. Now remember, this is really the unconventional way of coming in here, the back way. There's no real trails that lead in. You're supposed to come in from the South Fork. So I've got to try to find where this opening is that we found the last time we were out here, so I can get into the woods and find this elusive Eagle Camp. This might be it. We're gonna walk in here, and hopefully this is the spot. Let's go. I think we found it. Let's have a go. Yes, sir. Man, they have kept this up. They cleaned it up. The last time we were out here, the grass was over knee high. I'm gonna get as we get set up. Man, oh man, we found the Elusive Eagle Camp. Yes, I'm gonna take a little tour around this neat little camp. There's 6 primitive camps out here in this forest, and we visited all of them and stayed overnight. But this is the hardest one. And back in the day, the forestry set these primitive camps up for the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts to hike out into and get their badges and their merits and stuff. And the reason why this is called the Eagle Camp is because it's the hardest one to find. let's walk over here and take a look at this this cabin kind of thing. Like I said, last time we were out here, this is all underwater. We could barely get into it. Take a look. Now, in a pinch, if I could come out here and I could stay, I could have some shelter. Look at this. This is big enough to have a bunch of your friends. I know it's pretty dark in here and stuff like that. There's a table and all that stuff. Right out there is the fire pit, the camping area. This is a really, really cool spot, and I'm so glad I decided to come out here. It's going to be the last time before the weather changes and the time changes, and I ain't going to be able to get out here. So we're going to cook up some coffee. As you can see, there's been some wood cut up and everything here, so looks like the Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts have been out here sometime over the summertime. But we had some heavy rain yesterday, and all this is wet, so I can't use it. There's a camp fire pit over there. Have to come out here probably in February when everything is dried up before we can have a fire. Breakfast at the Eagle Camp. Man, it is absolutely perfect out here. It's about 67 degrees. Ain't nobody out here but the wilderness and some breakfast. We got some baked beans with some diced ham, a little bit of Swiss cheese with a poached egg over top and a little bit of hot sauce. Let's have a go. Well then, well, that's some good stuff. I'm gonna try this poached egg. A little bit of that Swiss on there. Good hearty breakfast out here in the middle of nowhere. Have a go at this giant, majestic, old oak tree. This thing has got to be a couple hundred years old. That's all the time we got for today. What a great adventure, the Eagle Camp. Appreciate you taking a few minutes. I'll see you on the next adventure.